Hello! Today we are going to speak about the events that happened in the past. First, let me ask you, did you go anywhere last summer? Where did you spend your last holidays? Had you passed your test successfully before? Great! Today I'm going to tell you about an exciting journey I took last summer. I went to a fantastic country. But first, it may be useful to spend some time looking at the rules and examples of the past simple and past perfect tense. When do we use the past simple tense? When we talk about a completed action in the past. Past simple. Use. Completed actions in the past.
Past simple – употребление, завершенные действия в прошлом.
Form regular. Verb plus ed.
Образование. К правильным глаголам добавляем окончание «ed».
Example.
Например,
Work, worked.
работать – работал,
Jump, jumped.
прыгать – прыгал.
Travel, traveled. Irregular. Use the past form.
Для неправильных глаголов берем форму прошедшего времени, вторую колонку в таблице неправильных глаголов.
Speak, spoke.
Говорить – говорил,
Teach, taught.
учить – учил,
Say, said.
сказать – сказал.
Example.
Например,
Last year, we traveled to Australia.
в прошлом году мы были в Австралии.
She taught me English.
Она учила меня английскому языку.
Now the past perfect. When do we use it? The past perfect is used to talk about the event that happened before another event in the past. Past perfect. Use. One event before another event.
Past perfect – употребление. Действие до другого действия в прошлом.
Form.
Образование,
Subject.
подлежащее,
Had.
плюс had,
Past participle.
плюс причастие прошедшего времени. Третья колонка в таблице неправильных глаголов.
Example.
Например,
She hadn't seen kangaroos before she went to Australia.
она не видела кенгуру до того, как поехала в Австралию.
I had ordered a ticket before I went to the show.
Я заказал билет перед тем, как пойти на шоу.
Well, grammar rules give us the ground to communicate clearly and effectively. Now it's time to tell you about my exciting journey. Your task is to listen to me very attentively and remember all the past simple, past perfect tense examples. Well, have you ever seen a kangaroo? A kangaroo. I saw it last summer. I went to Australia last July. I hadn't seen a kangaroo before I went to Australia. I also wanted to see a crocodile. I decided to go to the crocodile show to see how they feed the huge animals, 6 meters long. But first I wanted to eat an ice cream, and when I came back to the show, the crocodile had left. I failed to see the crocodile because I hadn't come in time. I ordered a ticket to the whale watch that my friends had told me about. The whale was fantastic. So I traveled to Australia. I saw lots of beautiful animals and the rainforest because I had studied English. What tenses did I use to tell you the story? Right, the past simple and past perfect tense. Now let's train your brain and see how many examples did you get. Past perfect. Hadn't seen.
Не видела,
Had left.
ушла,
Had told.
рассказали,
Hadn't come.
не пришла,
Had studied.
выучила,
Past simple. Saw,
видела,
went,
ходила,
wanted,
хотела,
failed,
не смогла,
ordered,
заказала,
traveled.
путешествовала.
Well done. Okay, it's time to remember irregular verbs. Listen, read, and repeat the first form of the verb, then give the second and the third form. Take,
Брать,
took, taken. Write,
писать,
wrote, written. Drink,
пить,
drank, drunk. Grow,
расти,
grew, grown. Become,
становиться,
became, become. Cut,
резать,
cut, cut. Do,
делать,
did, done. Fall,
падать,
fell, fallen. Go,
идти,
went, gone. Hold,
держать,
held, held. Know,
знать,
knew, known. Leave,
покидать,
left, left. Understand,
понимать,
understood, understood. Win,
выигрывать.
won, won. Okay, you've won.
Вы выиграли.
Now it's time to play the mix and match game. Read and match the two halves of each sentence. When Simon went out to play, he had already done his homework.
Когда Саймон вышел поиграть, он уже сделал домашнее задание.
Before that day in winter, the African boy had never seen snow in his life.
До того дня зимой африканский мальчик никогда не видел снег в своей жизни.
She gave me the book that she had read.
Она дала мне книгу, которую уже прочла.
We visited the museum that our friend had told us about a month before.
Мы посетили музей, о котором нам рассказал наш друг месяцем ранее.
We went to London because the Queen had invited us for tea.
Мы поехали в Лондон, потому что королева пригласила нас на чашечку чая. Вопросительные предложения.
Had Simon done his homework before he went out to play?
Саймон сделал домашнее задание до того, как он вышел поиграть. Да, нет.
Had the African boy ever seen snow in his life before that day in winter?
Африканский мальчик видел когда-либо снег до того дня зимой? Да, нет.
Had she read the book before she gave it to me?
Она прочла книгу до того, как отдала ее мне? Да, нет.
Had our friend told us about the museum before we visited it?
Наш друг рассказал нам о музее до того, как мы его посетили? Да, нет.
Had the Queen invited us for tea before we went to London.
Королева пригласила нас на чашечку чая до того, как мы поехали в Лондон. Да, нет.
No, he hadn't. No, he hadn't. No, she hadn't. No, he hadn't. No, she hadn't. Well done. Okay, it's time to sum up. Today we've learned the forms of the verbs. Which tenses? Right, past simple and past perfect. I liked your work very much. Hope you found that useful, and I'll see you again. Goodbye and good luck.